my name is Stephanie Tweed, and I'm a graduate fellow here in the ELPA department at ETSU. When I was first asked to give advice to upcoming doctoral students, I tried to think about things that I wish I would have known when I first started the program. So I came up with a general list of about 10 really important things for you to jot down and keep all the way throughout your program. So, this may be something that you don't hear from any of your professors, but as a current student, I can tell you they're all important things. Number 1 on the list, pick your dissertation topic early. If you know or you have a general idea of what your topic is, then it makes it easy to gear all of your assignments toward your dissertation. So you can use literally almost all of your references for your literature review. So that saves you some legwork up front that you don't have to do later on. Number 2, start early on your residency portfolio. You will discuss your residency portfolio a little bit later with Dr. Smith and Dr. Boyd, so make sure that you take good notes on that. The residency portfolio seems like kind of an overwhelming task at first, but if you start early and gradually do the things throughout the program, at the end it'll be very simple and you'll have it all complete. Don't procrastinate on that because at the very last things get very busy, so you want to have that done up front. Number 3, be aware of important dates. There are several dates in the program that you're going to not want to forget. One would be when to register for classes. If you do not register on time, you have to come into the ETSU ELPA department and get special permission and be permitted into classes, which can sometimes be lengthy, and if the classes are full, you may not be able to get into a class. You also need to know when you need to file an intent to graduate form, when you can propose, when you can defend, that you can't do both in the same semester. Important facts like that can all be found on the graduate student calendar. The graduate student calendar can also be found on the ETSU website if you do not get one. Number 4, join the ETSU and ELPA Facebook page and the website. All pertinent information is put on there, and it's really nice to have a gathering of friends that you can keep up with that are also in the program. Number 5, keep track of your program of study. Do not take any classes that you have not run by your advisor. Sometimes those classes are not needed, or perhaps you might be able to switch different classes in for them. So keep a close personal relationship with your advisor, somebody that you can ask questions to, and just in general when you feel a little overwhelmed or anxious, that's someone you can always go to for help. Number 6, be prepared by refraining from procrastinating. Now that's a big long sentence, but basically if you get everything done on it in a timely fashion, you don't have to worry about stressing at the last minute. So always be looking forward to what's coming next. All professors in our department are highly helpful, useful in anything you need help with, so please don't be afraid to ask them questions. Number 7, make sure you call the appropriate office when you need help. If it's a D2L issue, you have to call the technical office, ITT. If it's a financial aid issue, you have to call the financial aid office. Educational Leadership Office will only answer questions that have to do with our department. So if you call here, they're just going to send you somewhere else, and it's very time consuming for you and them as well. Number 8, remember that all qualifying exams, or after you take your qualifying exams, you are required to register for dissertation every semester after. So it generally goes, you'll take your coursework, you'll take your qualifying, a written and then an oral, and then you're ready for dissertation. It doesn't matter how long you're in dissertation, you have to sign up for dissertation and register every single semester. So if it's 3 semesters, you have to register each one. Number 9, purchase your textbooks before classes begin. There are a lot of professors that will immediately begin assigning homework. If you don't have your textbooks, you quickly get behind and it can become very overwhelming. So purchasing them up front will kind of get rid of all of that. And number 10, take things 1 week at a time. I would say take things 1 day at a time, but because you are in a doctoral program and things do come upon you quickly, you have to be always looking for the next big thing that you're trying to meet, the next deadline. So take things 1 week at a time. Basically, it's all just a time game. As long as you pace yourself, you're prepared for what's coming next, and you're just ready for the new challenges, you'll be just fine. So, I want to leave you with saying that I hope that everyone has a wonderful experience in this doctoral program. I want to congratulate you on making it this far, and I want to wish you all the success in the world.